everyone. I'd like to discuss about the Hw5. This lecture screen capture is designed for online section in Nmc Cs103, which is due by tomorrow, April 6th, Sunday. As a reminder, you are scheduled to take the exam 2 tomorrow morning, which will be available about 3-4 hours in the morning. And the main functions that you may need to understand is the how to calculate the mortgage amount, and the basic scenario is when they buy the house, the total cost of the $350,000, and you make down payment about 20% of the total purchase price, which is about $70,000 for the 10 years of a loan period, and then after 10 years you pay the 40% of the purchase price, which is about 140. By the way, the mortgage is for 10 years at the annual rate 4.6%, and then what is the total payment amount monthly for the next 10 years, starting from the January year 2014. And I illustrated the several sheets in Excel, and the first one will be PMT as a name, and then the second one will be amortization schedule, and which has multiple columns, and third one will be worksheets, and which is total yearly totals, and then the fourth one will be the chart using the third worksheet's yearly totals. Let's take a look at what we can do. Here's the students data sheets that you can download it from the Moodle, and a PMT function, which is a main worksheets, and then the second one will be amortization schedule, where some functions must be based upon this one, and then yearly total based upon the values that you calculated in here, and then the sheet 1, I just summarized the format configurations for your calculation. By the way, based upon the values in this yearly totals, and you can draw the chart in separate sheets, and I'm going to demonstrate it in a minute. Let's see. This is a loan payment calculated, and why don't you maintain your name in here, and also you got to maintain the documentation panel by clicking File, Properties, and Show Document Panel, and the author name should be replaced with your name, and this one is an Excel Hw5, and then mortgage payments, and you can just leave it there. Okay, and once it's done, then you can just click it to close. The total purchase price is based upon the information that I gave. It's just $350,000 like this. And once it's not the format of the currency, then you can go to like the exact cell, and then right click it and format cells, and you can choose the currency, and with either 2 decimal points or 0 points depending on the instructions. Then you can see $350,000 with a sign, or Anyway, the down payment is about 20%, so you can have a formula instead of typing. So that is equal to this one, $350,000, and you can type 20%, hit enter. And the amount borrowed by definition, the total price minus down payment, so that's equal, click on that one, and then minus down payment, click on like that. So you are not allowed to type the exact figure after your calculation in the scratch paper. You got to make a formula like this, and then hit after your formula formatted, then hit enter. As a reminder, in Excel, once you are confirmed or confident on your formula, then just hit enter, whether you are located in somewhere in the middle of the formula. That's important. Balloon payment is the one that you promise certain amount, in this case 40% of the total purchase price, in 10 years that you need to pay back. So kind of lump sum payback in 10 years from now, about this much, 40% of the total purchase price. That is called balloon payment. The calculation can be done like equal, and click on the total purchase price, and then 40%. You can type it like a 0.4 instead of 40%, and hit enter. Interest rate is the one that you need to use for the mortgage calculation payment monthly. So that will be 4.6%. So just to type it, 4.6%. That is the annual rate, and our length in years for 10 years. So hit enter, and those are the basic formula that you need to use them, and then you need to calculate the monthly payment using the the PMT function. So you can go to insert function, and then find out the PMT, go, and then find out the PMT from the search function, which is okay. And this one is a typical arguments, input arguments, where you need to put it in. Then in this case the rate will be a 4.6%, and also you need to make that address B7 into absolute address, which means the address shouldn't be changed for the especially copy and paste by using autofiller. So you can do PF4 or F4 one time, and in my laptop function 4 like that. So you see a $B$7, that means the address, the reference B7 won't be changed. It stays there even you do copy and paste, and that's the rate 4.6% right there. And then we need to divide by 12 because we calculate the monthly payment, so all the figures must be based upon the month instead of the yearly. NPER is the total number of payments for the loan, so we are talking about 10 years, and you see 10, and then again the address must be absolute address like that, and then multiply by 12 because we have 120 month period in 10 years. The present value is total amount borrowed by definition, and that will be click on this one, B5 again, function 4, and future value by definition, that is the one balloon payment. So move your cursor into right place and then click on the right one, in this case $140,000. Again, function 4 like this. And type, you don't need to put it in, it's kind of an optional to distinguish the payment period, not date, either January the first day of the month or the end of the month. So you don't need to put anything in here. Anyway, in calculating like a monthly mortgage payment by using PMT function, and the present value, in this case the total amount of $280,000 that you borrow, must be, by definition, must be minus negative figure. There's some rationale behind this argument. Actually, this amount is the one that you borrow. That's not your money, but you can spend it. So we can put it minus figure. Let's see. Okay. So 1,994.36 will be the one that you need to pay monthly for the next 10 years. Let's go to amortization schedule, and I gave us a skeleton, but I just realized that this skeleton little bit changed, should be changed. So I want to delete it, and then we can create a total line right there. So why don't we delete them, because we need to handle the 120 month period of the figures. I just give just 3 rows for the payment number and payment date. In Excel, the system is intelligent enough to figure out what we are trying to do. So like a 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that, and we need about 120, but you don't have to type all the numbers in here. It's like a date, we don't have to type all these things, like 2014 January the 1st and February the 1st, like that, and April 1st 2014, like that. You don't have to type all of them for 120 months. What you can do here, like grab at least 3 or more, and then choose the area like this, and then dragging down to 120 rows, and watch on these numbers, not these numbers. When you see the icon, the cross sign like this on the corner, so just dragging down by clicking the left mouse. So about 120, somewhere around here. Okay. And let's go back to here. Payment amount is the one that you just calculated. That's a little bit kind of tricky. What you can do, instead of type equal and go to PMT function sheets and click, and once it's highlighted, and hit enter, and it's the same amount. It should be all the 120 month, the payment amount should be same amount, $1,994.36, and then copy and paste. But here you need to make the B10 as reference, must be absolute address right there. I hit enter, and then you need to copy and paste by using auto